Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Good to see you all. Hope all of you, any of you out there got a little bit of sleep. Uh, yeah, it was wild. It was wild, wasn't it? So, as usual, here we are. And when things go down, we talk about it. We talk about it. And uh, for the sake of anyone watching on the replay, please leave any of your comments, any of your decompressions in the comments after the video. And I do read all my comments. I try to respond to as many people as I can. Last night, my phone was blowing up, my email was blowing up, my messenger was blowing up, everything was blowing up. So I hopped on here and was like, let's talk about it. Let's bring it all together, right? Bring as many people together as we can. And yeah, let's talk about it. So I always want to get your input. I try to be as interactive as I can. And this has been wild, and it is exciting, even though with any movement, any big movement like the civil rights movement, women's suffrage, all kinds of things happen. And we have the advantage in this day and age of having everything on video, everything being streamed live from LA. And I think back to the Rodney King situation with the LA riots. And there was so many things that didn't get captured on video, that weren't brought to light until much later. And the LAPD, yeah, my biscuits are burning, guys. My biscuits are burning. I'm just gonna, put it out there, and then I want to get your input. But damn it. Damn it. It just drives me crazy that the LAPD has gotten away with their BS for this long, and no more. And I am just standing in awe, sitting in awe of Streets LA. What do they call them? The Y is good. Well, the Y is also Aaron today, right? They're the reason why things are moving, why there's so much momentum. And it was so good to see so many of the second gens out there. You all know how much I love them, and they really have a piece of my heart. Yes, William Good. I was just trying to think that the why, right? The why is good. I was trying to think of the little saying, but the second gens really have a big piece of my heart. And seeing Liz Gale and Lara and Serge and Jenna Miscavige, yo, Jenna Miscavige. That was just so amazing, so amazing. And like some of you, I was like trying to keep track of them. Like, is everybody together? Is everybody okay? Where is everybody? And um, I really, I really am excited for the future. I feel like Scientology can only do so much to do damage control, and their 50s technology um, is not going to work in this world. And I am going to wasn't seeing Liz Gale singing. Yes, Liz and Laura, and just absolutely amazing. Yeah, I want to speak to that too. But uh, I I was thinking this morning of the whole OSA thing. It's like I'm gonna replace OSA with the boogeyman, guys. So just bear with me. If you're gonna mention OSA, the boogeyman's gonna be brought up, because that's basically what they are to me at this point. They're who's afraid of OSA? Who's afraid of the boogeyman? That's how I feel. I know that they have been a huge threat in the past, and they still are a bit of a threat, but they're losing their power, and they become almost like this cliche, this passe cliche. Who's afraid of the boogeyman? It's just like this invisible character is like, "Ooh, watch out, don't say anything, because the boogeyman's gonna get you." So yeah, we're not afraid of OSA, and we're not afraid of the boogeyman. Yes, Jenna Miscavige showed up. She did, she did. She did. Just amazing. COS has basically become impotent. Yep. I absolutely agree with that. So we got Willie Weed, Farrell Cheryl, awesome. Joel McCoy. Hey kids. Okay, kids. It is another day, another cult of Scientology failure, and the LAPD as well. Yeah, they showed their true colors. And one of my favorite lines from this whole thing was when Aaron just called the officer adorable. Adorable. Yep. Oh, isn't that adorable? John Parasol, hello, hello. Swedish Lena. Oh my goodness. It's 3 a.m. What a nightmare. Yeah. Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah. Um, my friends call me Mare all the time, and when they say nightmare or they say good nightmare, I'm like, what's good about a nightmare? I don't know. I'm corny. If you haven't noticed yet, I am corny. And there's my hubby. He's free as an eagle. Hello, folks. Oh, what a night. What a night. Yep. Auntie, good to see you. Hello, good people of the internets. Hello, good friend Auntie. Hello. Don, I couldn't sleep till I knew Aaron was okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I was watching some of the lives and waiting for Streets to come on, and because I knew he would be coming on, and I jumped on a stream like I told you, and I saw Lori Plays in the chat, and she said, "Oh, I was going to go live, but I see you're live, so I'm watching you." And I said, "I'll send you a link. You want to come on?" She's a retired. I think her channel is at Lori Plays Official, and Lori with just an I, not an IE. And she came on and gave so much good input. She read the stalking statute of what is that called? The penal code. And then Poe and the Go was in the chat, and he's like, send me a link. So I was like, okay. So I had them both there, and that was great to hear their input and their experience. Yeah, stayed up to the end, or I wouldn't have been able to sleep. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing self-care. It is a little crazy. Like I felt bad because some people were really upset to the point where they were, saying, "Oh, I don't, I feel ill," or I feel like really saying, like I said, I feel ill too, but I still was able to sleep some, and I don't want anyone to neglect self-care. So let's remember that. And yeah, so we got Violet L. And Summer's Dawn. Hello, hello. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Kate, girl. Oh, thank you. Loved your music video. Thank you. So, yeah, before all this went down yesterday, I actually took a nap. But before I took a nap, between the stream I did yesterday morning and taking a nap, because I don't sleep a lot at night. Most of you know that. I I I was a little naughty. I did a thing, and Kelly Copter was my accomplice because I could not have pulled this off myself. But I did my very first short on my channel. So check it out if you want. It's called Don't Burn My Biscuits. And it's just 1 minute, but let me know what you think. I was a little naughty, guys. Don says, it's horrible what that cop Tim Tallman did to Aaron, even wanted him cuffed in the bathroom. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, he's a true DB. True D-bag. Yep. Sharon Gregg, great to see you. Michelle, Kelly, Shelly, Kelly, hi. Yeah, she did. Okay, I pulled that up when I was talking earlier. Yeah. Best big sister. Hey, welcome. Little Davy of the fake Space Navy was pissed to see Jenna there. She keeps a low profile, but wanted to show her support. Absolutely amazing to have her there. Yep. Yes. That really spoke volumes, didn't it? I thought that was wonderful. Yeah. Barb. Hey, Barb. Good morning from KS. What's KS? I'm blanking. Oh, Kansas. Kansas. That's what it is. Liz was fabulous. Loved seeing Jenna. Absolutely. And we've got Roto. Mitch showed up too. Yes. Yes. I want to say something. I actually am doing a stream with Mitch tomorrow at 2. We already had a subject. I didn't know this, but Mitch was OT5, right? Got up to the OT5 level, and he had emailed me about doing an Ask an SP, and so I said, well, I'm doing um, a little sub series with some of the SPs that were OTs, OT SP, SP OTs. And so we talked about that a little bit. But he told me he was going to the testing center on Friday. And I said, well, we definitely need to talk about that a little bit. And as you know, many of you know, there was a little bit of a thing going on between little drama with him and Aaron. And I was glad to see that they talked about some things and they hugged it out last night. So that did my heart good. Nothing makes me more happy than that. The mods were great at getting rid of snarky and bizarre comments pretty darn quick. Oh yes, definitely. Best to see was how everyone Sai says, I'll pop it up. Sai, best to see how everyone showed up and had Aaron's back. Absolutely. Rhoda, this is great. My favorite line, LA, come on vacation, leave on probation. That's right. I love it. Beryl Cheryl, Lori Plays was on the ball with the nasty comments in the chat. Yes. Don't mess with Lori. Or Feral Cheryl. She's feral. I know you're not a mod, but I still wouldn't mess with you. I still wouldn't mess with you. But I'm a little feral too. I get it. I get it. Aaron got a lot of street cred. Yes, now he's got an arrest story. He's got a prison story. Yep. And I put in the thumbnail for this, him in handcuffs. Oh my god, that's wild. CEO Bill, great to see you, buddy. Watching him come out and address his friends and embrace Surge was like witnessing history. Absolutely. A victorious Roman general returning home for his triumph. I love this community. Yes. I just the smile on his face when he came out, he was just like, "Hi guys." They're like, "Yeah," and they're hip hip hooraying. And then later on, Liz and Laura were singing "We Stand Tall." I love turning those old songs that were drilled into your head as a kid. I have them too. I think we're gonna do. I think might just do a whole stream on that. I got to make sure Hef's awake for that because we go back and forth about those songs. But the stream that I did with Kelly a couple weeks ago about the CD that she used to have to listen to on all their trips, on their vacations in the car with all those crazy songs. It's nice to just make fun of them now, you know. Susie Q, can't wait to hear from Aaron today. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. That's so sweet. Auntie, can I have a cynical take? Sure, you can have a cynical take. It's not the truth, just a take. All right. Everybody jumped in and we're getting super chats like they've never gotten before. Just an observation. Yeah, I guess it's just a way for people to feel like they are showing support. And I think it's okay. Creators work really hard and they have their channels monetized. And yeah, it's I don't know. That's fine. I totally get that um what you're saying, and you have a right to your opinion. Absolutely. Cat ACDC fan. Good morning, all. What a roller coaster of a night. Yes. It's totally crazy. I kept watching YouTube. I needed an intervention. I get you. I get you. I think Chris without a Hellcat had the bullhorn. Yes, I think he did too. Yep. Oh, thank you. Yes. Laurie's channel. Yes, definitely subscribe to her if you haven't. I would definitely show that. I would definitely recommend that. Swedish Lena, Mitch did show up to hand out cards with the big lie on it to promote his book. I had hawking his channel. I has hawking his channel and was telling the squad he was happy to be interviewed. Felt icky to me, and I don't mind him. Yeah, Mitch is Mitch. Mitch is Mitch. I I mean, this stream is not about Mitch or criticizing creators. I will say he does have a bit of an ego. He does have a bit of a polish, you know, persona. I just made that up. I don't know what a polished persona is, but it just came into my mind. But I also see a very kind and squishy center in him. And I've talked to him enough to realize that he doesn't mean to be like that. There's some people that are just, fakes and phonies, and there's other people that just have issues and kind of sometimes present the wrong, on the wrong foot. But one thing I will say, and I really want to bring this up on my stream with Mitch tomorrow, is one thing that I have respect for is people being honest, and I know all of you do too. And at one point, when I guess I'll call it the flaptermath went down, and he was for some reason losing jobs, I think because some of the things he said about Aaron also. He went out on his community page and put out a poll and was like, hey guys, don't spare me, just say whatever, I'm paraphrasing obviously, but just say whatever you're thinking of how ways I can improve. Why am I losing subs? What, give me some input. Give me some input. And people did. And they were very, in some cases, brutally honest. And he took it like a champ and he was very humble about it. And he did say that he regretted some of the things that he said about Aaron. And like I said, they hugged it out last night. So who am I to hold a grudge, right? Who am I to hold a grudge? Oh, you liked my video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it took me 3 takes, and then I just told Kelly, "That's it. Let's just do this one." It was only a minute long, but it was just I was freaking out, but I've been wanting to do that for a while. And, I did, accidentally happen upon something that ZDT had done, right before Christmas between losing Doug and Christmas, and it was actually the day before my birthday that he put that out. It was a video supposedly about Aaron, but then the last third of it was about me, and it was some really nasty stuff that he's been saying for, I don't know, 7 months or so, since June, July, early July. And I thought I'd give him some new material because he keeps coming up with the same really gross jokes. So I thought I'd give him something else to talk about. Let's give him something to talk about. Right, guys? I love Mitch. Good. Go Kelly. Go, go, Kelly Copter. She'd kill me if she heard me sing that. FXP, hey, great to see you, bud. It was awesome. Jenna was there, and everyone was so protective of her. And Liz and Aaron and Laura, everyone, thank you. Thank you to the TikTok crew. They are amazing. Amazing. You like my show? And it's okay if you thought it was cheap. I thank you that you liked it. It was awesome. But bring on the critiques, guys. It's okay. I know it was very goofy, but and some people, I honestly, I'll be honest, this was not supposed to be about this either, but uh, you know, um since I've been in this space, honestly, the whole thing about like what would Jesus do? What would Ron do? It was kind of like what would the OGs do for me? And I didn't want to step out of line. I didn't want to offend anybody. I didn't want to give the boogeyman any any wins, any foothold. So yeah, Osa, I just call them the boogeyman now. And I think they're losing their power. So yeah, so I decided I was going to go ahead and publish that short that I did yesterday. And I don't know, this week I just kind of felt like naming names because my biscuits were burning. My biscuits were burning, and I'm going to talk about it. And at the end of the day, I feel like even if I were to get canceled, at least I know I was true to myself, right? And that's just how I feel. So, and I appreciate all y'all just bearing with me. And I love getting your input. Even if I don't if you don't agree with me or I don't agree with you, I still respect you all. And I think you've all been very respectful. I love that we can just come together and talk about things and process. Oh, we got a lot of people in here. We got Natalie Grant, Tampa B. Yes, hi Barbara, sweetie. Lori in Georgia, Heather in the library. Shh. Couldn't sleep after watching Aaron last night. Yeah, it was wild. I'm just so glad that he got out. I was worried that he was going to end up in jail for the entire weekend. So I'm glad he was out. And there was really nothing to charge him with. It was just ridiculous. And I hope he does sue. He's been talking about it. So, oh, I think this was about Mitch, maybe. Thank you, Marilyn. People are horrible about him, that he's simply misunderstood. Yeah. Like I said, I respect when people, I mean, I was on the phone with him the other day. I was like, oh, Mitch, and I do it to Aaron too. I'm like, oh, Aaron. And I'm like, I'll talk to whoever I want. And no one's telling me who to talk to, And yeah, I have respect for Mitch because I think that he means well. He means well. And, it's hard to teach an old dog doing tricks. And I'm an old dog too. So not don't go tell Mitch I called him an old dog. Well, go ahead. It's okay. Uh, I'll just laugh. He knows I care about him. But yeah, there's other I don't even want to mention names. Guys know probably who I'm talking about. That refuses to tell the truth. That has grifted people in this community. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with doubling down and not answering questions. And basically not retracting something you said in public if you don't keep a promise or you just straight out lie. I'm not about that. I'm not about that. So that's where I draw the line. I have a very hard time feeling sorry for somebody who is purposely deceiving people, purposely taking their money, and just being a goddamn goblin. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We got Teresa. Hello. Tone of statements may affect how you feel about a person. The tone of a statement. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Barbara. Chow Yun Chow Yun said, cricket said, crap in a basket last night. That's my new phrase. All right. Hey, Bridget, great to see you. Pat Oak, so good to see you. Great to see you all. Tracy, bottom line, it doesn't matter why Mitch showed up last night. The fact is that he did. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I give him credit for showing up. Yeah. And I like to give everybody a chance, I didn't hear that part. That's so funny because somebody was asking me what my favorite karaoke songs, and that's the top one. I Will Survive is right up there. She was amazing. All right. That's awesome. I got to get her to go on that cruise. We can do karaoke together. Yeah. Auntie, I think I get too many notifications already, but Marilyn is in my notifs. No question. Oh, thank you. Did you hit the bell? Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind hitting the like button and the bell, if you can put up with me and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, that would be amazing. I didn't hear her sing that. I've got to go back and look at that. Was that? I think she was simul streaming at the same time as there, so I'm not sure if that was on her feed or Lara's or Jane Doe. Marilyn, I'm still traumatized. Sorry, that was very upsetting. I thought when phone fell, he was getting hit. Yeah, I know it was traumatizing. Absolutely. Oh, he's gonna sue. Yeah, yeah. And Jane, that's why I wanted to come on and just check on you all, and we process things together, right? Because we are a community. And it sounds, a little crazy to some people because it is parasocial relationships, but I think, I feel like I've gotten to know many of you, and I care about your well-being and mental health, you know? So let's talk about it. Auntie, I seem to be getting so many YouTube notifications nowadays. I'll have to prune some. I'd have to do it with a heavy heart. Yeah, you can only do so much. You know, you can only, yeah, you got to take care of yourself, and you got to have a life. Got to have a life too. Lumen, Mitch hasn't been out very long either, so I'm sure he's still changing and growing. We shall see. Absolutely. I really believe that, Lumen. That's a very, very good point because um Poe and I were talking with Lori after our stream last night, and he was talking about muscle memory, how when you learn something a certain way, ways to react to something, and when you're doing years and years of TRs and auditing and all that, it's behavior modification. So when you come out, you kind of have to learn a new way to behave. And I don't see Mitch as doubling down. I really think that he really wants to relate to people and he really wants to learn. So, and I'll say this too, guys, is that my nose is itching. Sorry, um, is that when about a month or two ago, I did a whole series on different concepts that I'm still working through, like things like self-doubt, things like what I called the 4 F words of trauma response, fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Still working through that. I'm still working through quite a few different things that like help you function in the real world. And what was funny was as I was Googling them and looking at different articles, so many of the articles came from professional sites and job sites like indeed.com. There were articles in there that were just so helpful to me and articles in LinkedIn. And so when I was thinking about that, I was like, well, what makes a successful person is working through some of these things like conflict resolution, uh, uh, overcoming self-doubt, um, you know, overcoming imposter syndrome, things like that. And so I just, shared it with y'all as once I learned how to screen share, uh, I was happy to be able to share some of those things. Shanty, hey Shanty, great to see you. Hello everyone. So glad Aaron wasn't charged and was released last night. Absolutely. In a way, it's a blessing what happened. This exposed even more relationships between, yep, LAPD and Scientology. Couldn't have said it better. Oh, see you later, FXP. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Hey, Super Pop. Hello, hello. So good to see you. Everyone saying good morning to Super Pop. Yeah. Auntie, one of the weirdest things I witnessed last night was a protest, which consisted of just both filming each other. I guess I'm too old for this shit. Yeah, I guess it does look like that, but when they were arresting Aaron and there was just a flood, like when you see like in the movies or even in real life when something's going on and you see a bunch of reporters, with their pads and pen and their cameras and their dollies or whatever that is, kind of flooding a scene. That's kind of what people do with their phones. And I'm actually glad for the more phones, the better, because you have different angles, you have different perspectives, you have a broader reach, and you also can like I said, I was a little worried about the second gens, so I was just like, oh, there they are. Okay, So I think it's a good thing, honestly. But I see your point. You saw that in Surge's stream. Oh, was that Liz singing? That's amazing. Yes, last night during Reese's original live, I had to pick up some knitting to calm down. Yes, I crocheted a lot last night too. I really did, and it does help me. Yeah, I tell you, I say this over and over, but crocheting has been something that's really preserved whatever sanity I have left. Laurie, I heard once it's not a great karaoke night without a drunk chick singing. I will survive. That's right. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Yes. That's usually me. That's usually me. This community is very different from other YouTube's community. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been in another YouTube community. I'm definitely a YouTube community virgin, but I'm getting broken in pretty quick. Yeah, we're going on it'll be, um, a year. Well, I don't know when SBTV, the actual phrase SBTV or the whatever you wanna call it, the concept of SBTV was actually, born, but I'd say it was in the making well over a year ago. Yeah. Auditors get in people's faces. Right, the outside world auditors, not the Scientology auditors, right. They do too, I guess. Obviously legally, but I knew Aaron was going to do some confronting. Yeah. Yeah, it's not called stalking when he was on the street for like 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. Mm. When Mitch got out, it was the start of the pandemic, so it's taking a while to learn to socialize. Yeah, that's a good point, Laurie. Point. Tracy says Mitch's ego was seriously played with. I think in many ways it's harder for Mitch to see the bad in Scientology. It isn't an excuse, of course, but it does help explain a bit. Yeah, well, I mean, I was talking to him the other day, and when we were talking about the OT levels and things, sometimes I talk to them like as if it was real, just to get the concepts and the idea of like what they believed at the time. But his channel is called Scientology: The Big Lie, and he knows that it's a big lie. But I think that's, like I said, some of the patterns of behavior and the patterns of thought, behavior, information, thoughts, and emotion. Um, Bite model was used on them. So it does take years. It's still taking me a while, definitely. Janet from another planet. I was absolutely crazy when the cop asked Aaron if he wanted to press charges, he might have to get arrested for the charge of stalking. He sure tried to convince him not to press charges, right? And Aaron was like, yeah, he said something like, "You're adorable." I love that. Yep, I think Aaron did the right thing, and to his own discomfort too, because he had to sit in handcuffs for almost 4 hours. So Laura, when the LAPD surrounded Aaron with batons out, yeah, batons out, yeah, riot gear and out and all, they put him in cuffs. It was insane. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I agree. It was just crazy. I need to pick up knitting or crocheting. My poor nails. Yeah, yeah. Everybody has an outlet, in some way. I think, Um, some people collect cats and pet them. Rescue animals. Of some people, I don't know, organize their paperclip drawer. Anything, all kinds of things that you can do to blow off steam. My hubby hikes, skis, jumps in lakes. What else? A lot of stuff like that. Climbs mountains. Robin, living here in LA, I can say the LAPD is a hot mess. Amen to that. Try having your house broken into and no one showing up for hours. It just isn't a priority. It's embarrassing. Aaron handled it like a boss. Absolutely. And yeah, maybe if your house gets broken into, maybe they're too busy protecting Scientology, which sucks. Kitty Whisker. More karaoke, please. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you. Yeah, if I can figure out how to make my own, because I don't want to bug Kelly every time I want to make a short, but thank you for that. Thank you for that. That was really, really fun to do. I'm glad I have one short on my channel. Yeah. Bridget, I can attest there's no other lover than this SBTV community. Aaron has to learn not to open his mouth to the cops. Um, yeah, I understand what you're saying. And I think I agree to a degree. I think that it doesn't help to to be snarky, especially to touch the yeah, there were some things that probably, weren't the best idea, but yeah, I'm just calling it like I see it, guys. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gina. We love and need your channel. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that, and I appreciate you all coming here, and I love to see you. Love to see you all. Ask for an attorney and keep your mouth shut. Yep, that's what I was always told. If it happens to me, I agree. Don, they were definitely worried about a riot breaking out, which I can understand. But if they weren't wrongfully arresting someone, they wouldn't have to worry about it. There we go. Yeah. Aaron didn't do anything confronting from what I saw, but he got a lot of street cred and even some donations. So I doubt Aaron has some PTSD after this experience. Yeah. It can be traumatizing. I mean, some people are saying they were traumatized just watching it. I mean, that's a very broad term. Yeah, I do want to talk about that sometime. About how some words have different meanings. How words are important, and of course, cults twist words. They make up words. They make up language. But there are some things thrown around, like OSA. That's why I call him the boogeyman. Um, Very serious words, things like trafficking, um, those type of words can be some things can be so overused that they lose their meaning. So, yeah. Mandy, I have more respect for Mitch than many other creators in this community. Yeah, and I said that earlier. I said that at least um Mitch came out and he opened himself up to input and to constructive criticism. And I totally respect that. I love that. I love that about him. Yeah. Joel, my lawyer says if you are arrested, say nothing and demand to speak to a lawyer. Good advice. Yep, absolutely. Kay's in the house. Hi guys. In Serge's live stream, I noticed a cop putting his hand on his weapon while eyeing Aaron. I was scared and knew he was their target. Mm, yeah. It was a Xena Marlene kind of night. Yes. Oh, what a night. Let's do a Xena Marlene. I can't pass that up. I can't believe Liz hasn't been on stream when I've done this. Xena Marlene. Everybody partake. I have tea. Mm, this is really good. It's a Earl Grey with some honey and lemon. Because I've been really congested lately, so coffee was just I can't drink coffee without creamer. So I decided to do tea today. Tea for two, tea for 107, 107 for tea. Yes. Sorry, guys. I just break into song. I can't help it. Yeah, I don't think you said anything offensive that I heard. It was just, yeah. I mean, I think it is a good idea to just ask for a lawyer. But what do I know? What do I know? Yeah, that what I mean. I am kind of glad he said that because that is adorable. But he wasn't under arrest yet. But yeah, it doesn't pay to get too snarky with the police because they like some of them, not this guy, like to misuse power. Hey, great to see you, Paul. Thank you so much for jumping on stream with me last night. I really appreciate your input. It was awesome. Thank you. Dang, a surprise beer happened. Oh, you mean a Xena Marlene? Yeah, you can partake of anything. Your scones, just don't burn them. Don't burn your biscuits. Yeah. You did good last night. Yes, you did, Poe. He always does good. Had to do it on seconds notice. Yes. Poe is my homie. Yeah. Oh, somebody can actually do math, not me. 75 people need to hit that like button. Yes, please, guys. Please hit the like button. Please, please. Ooh, let's see. Aaron was caught a bit off balance, hence the laugh, and you're cute. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. Poe on the Go was great to see a good cop on Maryland's stream last night. Yes, 2 of them. I had Lori Plays as well. She's a retired police officer or the sheriff's division in somewhere in Florida. Haven't seen her yet this morning. I hope she's resting. Oh, no. I just burned my French bread pizza. It's totally black. Don't burn your pizza. I have this, there's this group, I think it's called Accept, and it's sort of like I guess it's like heavy metal, a little bit old school, but they released a song. It's watch it at your own risk, guys, because, it is really dark, very dark. Their music video, it's called, Don't Drink the Kool-Aid, and, it's about Jonestown. And it's very dark. The lyrics are whoa, but there's no karaoke version of it, but sometimes I make my son Austin play it so I can go, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid, don't you down the holy water." Yeah. So, whenever, there's something that has that amount of syllables, like, "Don't burn my biscuits." Yeah, maybe I'll do that, but nobody knows that song, so it'd be hard to do a parody of a song that not a lot of people know, but, yeah, if you dare, look up "accept," which is like ACC, like you're accepting something. I think that's it, and, "Don't drink the Kool-Aid." Check that out. Seeing you, Marlene. Doug is smiling. I hope so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's gotta be a lot of merch coming out of this situation. Oh my god. Totally. Totally, totally. Oh, thank you. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you so much, Robin. You guys are amazing. You're eating it anyways. Yeah, I would do that too, Tampa. I would do that too. Likety like. Thank you. Don't burn my biscuits. Yes. Um, I haven't cried on the stream, guys. I haven't. I did a little bit of crying this week. This month, this week. Yes. Yep. Mm. Oh, sing to me. Oh boy, guys, I gotta have a sip of tea to do that. Oh boy. Mm. Sorry, you gotta hear me cough. That's terrible. Sing us a song, you piano man. Oh, piano gal. Piano gal. Sing us a song today. Oh, I sound terrible. Oh, there she is, there she is, there she is. Laurie, rock star. Good morning. Welcome to the brighter side of day. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you, Casey. Thank you so much. Don't make me cry. I just said I haven't cried in a couple of streams. Oh, Pat, I hope you're feeling better. Aw. I have to make some bread so I can have toast. Yeah. Hopefully it won't burn. Don't burn your French bread. Yeah, don't burn it. Don't burn the biscuits. Oh boy, Joel. I'm just a hick from the sticks. You are not. But it really is strange that so many police departments don't seem to get that bad PR is bad. The definition of stupid is doing the same thing over and over. Right. Yeah. That's the definition of insanity, too. Yep. And expecting a different result. Scientology as well. Absolutely. Good morning, Lori. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody giving Lori love. And thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn, for sharing Lori's channel link. Amazing. Oh, best case for Senator for AA. He gained miles and miles of media attention. That's right. Marie says, I loved it when Aaron went up close to the Scientology Center and yelled, I'm back. Yes. Here I am. How you like me now? Yep. No, he's got a prison story. I know it's not prison, but it's just funny. Bridget, I had some yogurt not to burn anything today. That's right. Don't cry over burnt biscuits. Set to the tune of what? I was singing, it's my channel and I'll cry if I want to. I'm definitely not a singer, guys. I mean, and I'm barely barely off like on key, totally. Like sometimes I can be on key, but yeah, I just like to break out in song because it makes me happy. Just makes me happy. Aaron is the modern Joan of Arc. That's right. I love it. Yes, I noticed that, Denise. You're right. He did gain a few subscribers he's at 230 today. Yep. I remember not too long ago, I think it was a few weeks ago, he was at I just remember it because it was 222. So he's gotten 8,000 since then. So that's amazing. Yep. How would burnt yogurt taste? I don't wanna know. Isn't it already, it's fermented? Duncan has this thing, I'm gonna call Duncan out right now. When I first met him, he didn't even like cheese. He said he'd never even had pizza until he was in college. So he's in his 20s. I'm like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" But he never ate cheese. And now he eats like a lot of cheese because being around me, you got to. But things like cottage cheese and stuff, he's like, "Oh, it's already bad." Like, because I was like, "Oh, this smells bad." He goes, "It's already bad." And I'm like, no, when cottage cheese goes bad, it goes really bad. Yes. Maya, I'm glad you bake. You could have made Aaron a cake with construction file if they hadn't let him go. Construction file. Right. I'm actually not a good baker. My biscuits were sort of like they didn't really rise yesterday, but I just kind of made them as a prop, and I used a mix. But I didn't have any Bisquick. I used the Jiffy mix. But yeah, I Duncan's a good baker. He makes pies. Oh my god, he makes amazing apple pies. But I'm kind of a savory girl, but biscuits are good. The ones I make are pretty savory. Yeah. Swiss cheese and chocolate are two of my 4 food groups. There we go. Yes. Yep. Yikes, I thought they were going to murder Aaron. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so, man, I can't wait to see them all. I hope they get a lot of rest. All, Aaron and the second gens, although Aaron's a second gen too. He's a second gen, and, I I just love how, there's just such a generosity of spirit around here, like, with everybody, on the street there, like Aaron is like, people that he's talking to, he's like, "Oh, do you have a channel?" And he'll shout out their channel, and he'll say, like last night, there's this guy that traveled from Arizona. This older guy reminds me a little bit of like Sarasota Jerry or something, like an older gentleman, and a little bit of a self-proclaimed redneck, and he had a beard, and he was just the nicest guy. And he said, "I've been thinking of starting a channel," and Aaron said, do it," and he said, "And when you do, send me an email, and I'll promote your channel." So I love that. And this guy just seemed so salt of the earth. I love that about so many people that are so many of these distinguished gentlemen that are very very down to earth as well. That starting channels. I love that. I'm a sucker for that. Let me tell you something right now. Yeah, I've heard that song, but not enough to try to conjure up the melody. Hmm. Yeah. Aaron's sacrifice. Oh boy. What would Aaron do? Like Jesus? Cream cheese and chocolate spread. Oh, that sounds really good. I have some cream cheese. Yes, that's true, Rodo. Aaron advocates for everyone. He's so generous, and that's why we can't help but love him. Yep. Flaws and all. We're all human, right? We're all human. Good morning. Polly 800. 8,000. Polly Boobies. Tony. Love you, Tony. Welcome, welcome. Deanna. I got some new names in here. This is great. So good to see you all. Oh, someone said Surge. Yes, we love Surge. Absolutely. Absolutely love Surge. Yeah, and I'm excited that tomorrow, after I have a like I said earlier, I have a stream with Mitch at 2 o'clock Eastern or 3 no, I lied. 3 o'clock. I didn't lie, but I just say that. I lied. 3 o'clock Eastern because we changed the time. And then 5 o'clock Eastern, Kelly Copter is going to be doing a recap. So she's going to do one of her magical live streams. So definitely check that out. I'm not sure if it's scheduled yet, but it will be. Yeah. Aaron needs to make a t-shirt saying, "That's adorable." Yeah, definitely. Yes, we're all human, which is why I don't understand the creator, Toddy, To who's that? Toddy One Skip, "Aaron can do nothing right here." Oh, yeah, okay, I've heard of yeah. I have heard of that. Vaguely, but yes. I knew a couple with a name with the county, that he's not one of my city guys. Okay. Yeah, so, I'm here for the duration, guys. I'm gonna hop off in a little while, but I'll probably be either if I'm not back on today, I'll definitely be in the chats and talking to you all, and we'll see how today shapes up. I hope it's a semi quieter day, but I'm rooting for them all. I hope they go back there and oh, Toddy's just riding the wave to get subs. Yeah, some people do that. Yep. Some people do that, and, B-man, I have no filter. That's okay. I'm losing my filter. Definitely. Yep. I hear you guys. Alright, I think I'm gonna, pop off the li offline. I'm not gonna pop off as in, go nuts right now, but, I'm gonna wrap this up and oh, filter? What's that? Right? Whenever I say I'm gonna wrap this up, then I see a really cool comment that I wanna pop up. Yeah. Gotta get me some. I'm out. See y'all down the road. Yeah, guys. So good to see you this morning. And if anybody has any questions or comments, you can always email me at coffeecultsandcrafts at gmail.com or leave leave a little comment in the description of this video. That'd be amazing. And I do read all of my comments. And yeah, so good to see you guys. And we'll see you very, 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 very soon. Bye.